That's waiting long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've waited a whole year. We've been through quite a lot. It's time to pick out the winners from the losers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the New Element Award Show 2023. With me, I have JK.
Hey.
Say hi. There you go.
Hey.
Liam.
Hey.
X97.
Hello. Hi, guys.
And of course your traditional host, because for some reason they keep asking me to do this shit. Time to present some awards, and I say let's go straight into it. Thank you. God damn it, work. Skills. We are starting with the Best Architecture Awards, and there have been quite a few contenders this year. As you can see, we have Age of Sail, Fred and Jappy in the Diamonds of Antwerp, Glowworm, Lady Gaga at Wrigley Field 2023, Soloing Skyway, and The Lonely Planet by JK. And the number one for this year in this category is...
We start with third, I think.
We start with
yeah,
third?
we'll go up, so we'll see.
Oh, you changed the
There's transitions,
PowerPoint.
there's animations, there's everything. Don't worry, Johnny. It's all in hand.
Okay, fine. Good. Third place goes to Soloing Skyway. Ladies and gentlemen, preparation for this year once again has to be last minute. Soloing Skyway by Pans as third. Second, Lady Gaga at Wrigley Field. And the number one, Diamonds of Antwerp by Who's Leon and Extreme 97. Congratulations.
Is Leon here? Can we unmute him?
No, Leon?
Not sure.
Never
He's here,
mind.
but I'm not sure we can unmute him. Anyway, yeah, very proud of this. Very happy to have won with Leon, with his help. A lot of this architecture was honestly his work. That station is just like amazing. That was pretty much all him. But also like all of these streets, we just really put a lot of work into sort of trying to get that Belgian style down. Just looking mostly around with a lot of places a lot of places in Antwerp, but also some other places sort of across Belgium. And also it's sort of in that screenshot, just sort of hidden, but it's the Freak shop, I think, that you and Fred took a photo of. We sort of used a few inspirations there. So yeah, that was quite fun, getting a lot of sort of fun callbacks and things in there. So yeah, it was good.
Wow. Yeah, just from a viewer's perspective, Extreme and Leon really set a new standard for how Grand Tour parks can look. So not only did they incorporate the story and the reading in an angle of their park, but they delivered some of the best European architecture we've seen in the game. So because this also involved Fred and Jappy storyline, I think it was just a class act, and obviously number one pick for me personally as a voter.
Jappy, you say at the very familiar was a good actor.
I think you're still 10 miles away from the screen. Liam, I can't hear you.
Is it accurate?
Well, the funny thing is with seeing Antwerp Central in this park is that's part of my daily commute. I see this station daily. The office I work from the 10th floor, looks over the station. So I'm a little bit miffed that that's not represented here. But still, yeah, I could say it's pretty accurate. It's Belgium. I mean, this is a country I love, and excuse me, I need to pay. Yeah, no, I'm not crying. Yeah, no, it's great. I love it.
How was it being involved in the story? Jappy, did you like it?
I like it, but it has messed with my brain a bit. So occasionally I've seen polls saying the best park this year is Fred and Jappy and Diamonds of Antwerp, and it's always strange seeing my name in it, but not actually having built on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a bit of a mindfuck, but still. Right. I think we can move on to the next. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. Next, our best aesthetics. We got 80s Anemoia by Ziscor, we got Age of Stale, Aztec Action Park, China Blue, Salinity, Soloing Skyway, and The Romantic by Uberu. And for last, Trippin' Chiang Mai. I really can't. Ladies, can we do for 2024 parks without less confusing names? Right. In third place, Salinity by FK and Coaster Mind. Second place, 80s Anemoia by Ziscor. And on the first place, Soloing Skyway by Pants. I think we can say Pants isn't just an upcoming player anymore. He really is just a tour de force on this side. I mean, dude came out of nowhere, dropped a spotlight, and now he's just on a winning streak all over.
One of my favourite players. This was just Pants at another level from Disney Earth. Just massive fan of this park.
Yeah, agree. I think aesthetics is sort of sometimes difficult to define, but this one, I don't know, it just has such a very strong sort of style, sort of instantly recognisable as this kind of sort of solar punk, I guess, sort of futuristic, but these lovely curves, the glass, the sort of grassy covers, everything is just really fantastic and sort of works towards the same style and theme.
Just to point out as well, all three players in the top three here go there in terms of their aesthetics as well. Like Ziscor has got there with a micro, which is a pretty big feat in itself. So yeah, just shout out to all the players in this category. It's so strong.
Absolutely. Right, moving on.
Moving on, I
Then
think JK is up next.
That is correct. JK.
Great. So I am very privileged to present this award for Best Foliage and Landscaping. So here are the nominees. We've got Age of Sail by Alex. I don't know if anyone's heard of that park, but yeah, it's up for an award. We've got Bawa Babi by Baba Tapi. We've got the Botanical Tower by Raunchy Russell. We've got Ethiopia, Action Park by In Cities and RWE. We've also got Salinity by FK and Coaster Mind. We've got, I think it's Sanavaki by Jens. And then we've also got Yoga Schaefer by Liam Pie and Turtle.
Again,
So-
those names.
Those names, yeah, exactly. So third place, we've got Bawa Babi by Baba Tapi. Second place, we've got Age of Sail by Alex. And then in first place, we've got Sanavaki by Jens. Yeah. So, awesome result. When Jens first teased this, everyone was absolutely in love with the foliage and landscaping, and I thought it may have peaked right there, but then we saw the Shark Cave and the actual release itself. It was an absolute masterclass in modern objects, diversity of colours and textures throughout. So clearly a park maker worthy release, scoring Jens 83.5, so close to leveling up to Elite as well. So yeah, from me, just watch this space for Jens, guys, especially head to head coming up. Just predictions to be one of the greatest in the competition this coming year.
Yeah,
I think
Jens has become truly one of those players, one of my favorite players recently, just because of this. He transitioned so well from the typical DKMP style to what we expect here on New Element, but it's still with his own twist. I mean, he immediately grabbed to the fish rocks, as we can see in this screen, and yeah, his landscaping is just top notch. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in head-to-head.
I think all the rocks get all the attention, but like Terry pointed out in his review, I think it was Terry, even if you look at the grass, it's just as good. So it's not only the rocks that are that make this award. It's the entire thing, like the foliage, the grass, everything about it.
Yeah, agreed. Huge masterclass in how to hit Park Maker in 2023 for sure.
Yeah, I think from the very first screen, everyone was like sort of blown away by the mixing of rocks here and just the fantastic sort of grass and sort of the steep cliffs that just sort of no one had really seen that much. I guess, yeah, it's sort of as close as you can get to using fish rocks with a bunch of other styles and stuff, outside of Villa Rouge and Gladstein and that.
Yeah. Nice. I think we move on.
Alrighty.
Great. So now we have got Best Ride Design. So the nominees are Age of Sail by Alex, Glowworm by Steve, Extreme 97 and Alex. We've got Laguna Adventure by our boy Yappy. We've got Solowing Skyway by Pants. We've got The Lonely Planet by JK and myself. And then we've also got Thrill Point by Belgian Guy. So, in third place, we've got Solowing Skyway by Pants. In second place, we've got Thrill Point by Belgian Guy. And in first place, we have Age of Sail by Alex. No brainer. But for me personally, Age of Sail, one of the highest scoring parks we've seen, and it didn't hold back with some pretty awesome rides. So some of my personal favourites, the amazingly named Rum Plunderer, which was awesome, Neptune's Fury, also up for Best Non-Coaster Attraction, and some amazing coasters such as Gold Rush and Naga. So Alex covers all bases with this park, something we've come to expect from our 4-time Spotlight winner.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the coasters in this park are just amazing. There was like at least 3 or 4 that we were all like sort of debating for. I think 3 that we were debating all to get into Best Steel Coaster, which we'll get onto later. But yeah, between all the different types of rides, the rapids, that was fantastic. I think you mentioned that little Shoot the Chutes ride. There was the sort of the bicycle sort of ride going over the sort of near that area in the screenshot. Yeah, just really fantastic ride design. Every layout is just absolutely kind of amazing, to be honest. Really smooth and really sort of traverses the landscape so well.
I think.
Well, the thing is,
every
go
year-
ahead, Liam.
What? You first? Me first?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, every year there's some discussion like behind the scenes what this award actually means. What is right? Are we talking about coaster layouts or is it more than that? To me, it's the entire thing, like even how rides are used in the park, how they interact with the environment, the concept behind it. I think what's really good about Age of Sail, there are no filler rides. Even the flat rides have some kind of concept to it, where they make sense. There's no filler shit. And to me, that is good ride design. In addition to the rides themselves being really fucking good. I think that's what pushes it over the top and sets it apart from Thrill Point, which excelled with layouts, but conceptually didn't go as far as Age of Sail did.
Well, there's one thing we can be certain of. Every single time Alex drops a park in a year, he's going to be featured somewhere in the nominees. Whether it's Best Park, whether it's Best Ride Design, whether it's Best Coaster, you're going to see him somewhere. And I really love that about the guy. His parks have become an event.
Yeah, agreed. Full event here, and he delivers yet again one of the best scoring parks we've seen on New Element.
Right. Liam, I think you're ready to present the next awards?
I don't know, am I? How's the audio?
Yep, I think I can just. Yeah, you're much louder.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, it's like
Exactly.
I'm bending over, I'm like 5 centimeters away from the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to eat it. Right.
I'll lick it a bit. I think there's debris in the microphone, so I tried to suck it out.
Right.
It didn't work.
Right.
Well,
Anyway,
Next logo. Oh,
we're going to Park Media category. And this category shrunk a bit this year, but we have best logo, of course. And it was a really good year for logos. I can imagine some people feel left out. But it was really hard to come to this selection. And some people are featured more than once, but it's just very hard. Shout out to everyone who contributed a logo, also the people who are not shown here because they made really good logos. I want to point out Scoop, for example, very active in the graphics team. Sadly, didn't make the top 7. But yeah, we go to our top 3, and it's kind of a cliche, But in third place we have Soloing Skyway by Pants. And then in second place we have Charybdis and Scylla by Big Shooter Girl. And the winner is, show it, Grand Tour by In Cities. And I love it. And against the black background you can't see it, but the entire stamp / postcard design, and then the double exposure letters, kind of whatever it is. It's just a really interesting, rich logo. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was really nice, a nice evolution of the first Grand Tour logo as well. It sort of keeps that same theme of the sort of different, the letters each having their own sort of backdrop and country in them. And I also just want to shout out Josh. All of the graphics he made for Grand Tour were amazing. I remember we were just sort of pestering him every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever for the next map and sort of workshopping that. So yeah, I think if we could have nominated all of that at once, it would sort of be included in this. It was just fantastic graphics from Josh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I really like about it is that if you look at the word Grand Tour actually in the postcard, it has that same, only although more limited, that same curvature that Roller Coaster Tycoon logo has itself. Like a little
That's
nod
right.
to the game.
Yeah, definitely. I just love how detailed it is. It just symbolises Grand Tour for me. Love that it looks a little bit like a stamp to me as well. Just really, really cool logo.
Yeah,
All right.
the logo is good. We agree on that. So with that we go to best screenshot. And once again, a shout out to Scoop for organizing this part of the award. I'm glad I made one nomination at least this year. But I didn't have a chance against these nominees. So, who did? In third place we have Neptune Fury by Alex at the water ride. And then in second place, Andrew with Phil Coogan. Of course, everyone knows right away which Coogan it was. Phil Coogan. And then in first place, it's I'm not gonna bother the title. It's Andrew again with Belle Isle. And I don't think there's any contest that he won with a very wide margin. Not very, but easily the first. I think 24 votes. Is that right?
Something like that. It might have been more.
It was,
Yeah, it
I
was
think
about.
24 and then 16 for the number 2.
Yeah.
So that's a very comfortable top 2 finish.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that this one or the other one both got first and second. I think everyone's really anticipating Belle Isle, so yeah, hopefully we'll see that come out this year.
Well, he's got me hyped for it with all these screens.
Yeah, me too. Amazing screen.
Actually, I have to rectify something. I think we made a little mistake with the number 3 here. Third place is not Neptune Fury by Alex. Sorry, Alex. It's Guys or Girls Rapids, the Crossroads by Steve.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's got
Got an
13
upset, got a
votes.
La La Land.
Neptune Fury has 12.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. I had to take the sacrifice. We were just trying to make sure that you don't win anything.
I think we someone felt bad for Alex not getting enough awards.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex pays better than Steve.
True. So we have the top 4.
Alright, shout out to Steve. Right, I think we can move on to the next awards. Rights and ideas. Well, this is the category which, of course, goes more into the content of the parks itself, which, of course, has the coveted Wood Coaster and Steel Coaster awards, but we are starting with Best Idea. The nominees are the comic book overlay in Fred and Jappy and the Diamonds of Antwerp by Who's Leon and Extreme, the custom Alvin supports and Amras Telronia by Molpia, everything made of ride vehicles in This Is Art by Where's Waldo, the psychedelic effects in Trippin' Chiang Mai by JK and FK Coaster Mind, The Rocket Launch and Sagan 4 launch by Split Vision. The Sushi Plates and Tectonic Clouds in Harmony by Hydro Portal and FK. And in the third place, we have Rocket Launch by Split Vision. Everything Made of Right Vehicles by Where's Waldo. And as a winner, well, we have the comic book overlay in Diamonds of Antwerp.
Yes.
I have to say, this was one that I did kind of expect. What I really like about it is how they actually made use of the game's inherent, one-dimensional feel. What's it called again?
Single view? Sort of,
Isometric?
yeah.
The isometric view, yes. We actually got more development of the ideas already launched by Julo years ago.
Yeah, except this time it actually works on Eurotape.
But this time it's indeed actually utilized in a story-based narrative, and I think that's so cool.
Yeah. It's, for me, it's story/readme as well, so you just have to open the park, you automatically understand what's going on, you start following the story, and it just increases your kind of engagement with the park by just delving deeper and deeper. And as soon as you switch that angle, so it's not the comic strip view as well, you just are delivered the most amazing Roller Coaster Tycoon experience in Europe. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, just talk about the idea a bit. It sort of started off with me and Leon just sort of workshopping ideas on how we can tie in Belgium into a park. And so we came up with this idea of not really the comic, it was more just like using comic effects like bangs and things like that in a normal park, and that sort of snowballed into this whole idea of why don't we use comic whole panels and stuff. So yeah, I think we had a look, I guess, into using objects for that, and it was quite a mad rush in the final day, to be honest, to get all these objects working and all these text boxes working. But yeah, it was really worth it. I think even if my just rudimentary sort of paint skills could do this with just objects, yeah, I think it's just a testament to the idea, I suppose.
I find it really
Yes.
impressive that every panel actually feels like its own panel. And it's kind of a miracle that from other angles they fit together into a single cityscape.
Yeah, that was sort of an interesting sort of needle to thread. Just because sort of you have to get everything. You can't just have these sort of dud angles, and you can't have dud sort of panels. So we had to sort of map out the map so that each one could be a panel with a sort of text box in it. I think there was a few that sort of maybe weren't as good as sort of this first one, but yeah, we did try to optimize it as much as possible.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
say,
like
when-
the green pieces, it's really difficult to achieve this balance.
I gotta say, when you and Leon asked me if it was okay to feature in a park for the next round of the Grand Tour, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, you're probably thinking like a cameo or something, like a
Exactly. No. Well, but congratulations on the win anyway.
Thank you.
We're moving on to the next award, which is the best non-coaster attraction. And the nominees are really, guys, these names, for crying out loud. Era Harenga from Sanavaiki by Jams. Blizzard River from Thrill Point by Belgian guy. Grizzly Gulch River Run from Glowworm by Steven Extreme. Nagashimasuka from Akuma no Uta by Ethan. Neptune's Fury from Age of Sail by Alex. Pumpkin's Carousel from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter by Babartapi. And as last, Yamuna from the Lonely Planet by JK. In third place, we have Ara Harenga from Jens. Second, we have Neptune's Fury by Alex. And in the first place, Glowworm by Steven, and again our resident Extreme.
Hey,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Good job.
should be something Gulch, not Bulwark.
Yeah, it wasn't Grizzly Gulch. It was Geyser. I think Geyser Gulch we named it. But yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess yeah. Congrats to us. It was. I mean, winning this with half a Rapids ride is interesting. I think if we'd finished this Rapids ride, it would have been probably a lot. I don't know. Made more sense. But yeah. Yeah, this was kind of like near the end of the park building process. We sort of had this corner where originally we wanted sort of half, like a log flume or something. And we were thinking like a sort of Splash Mountain sort of style, but I think we scratched that idea. Sort of came up with this sort of copycat Grizzly Gulch from Disney's California Adventure, and sort of put our own sort of twist on it with the geysers and stuff, and yeah, just sort of fitting out as much sort of cramming as much scenery and as much theming in this corner as we could for a single part of a Rapids ride. But yeah, I think this is one of the prouder parts of the park for me, and I'm sure for Steve as well. We've sort of both worked on it half and half, really. Yeah.
It would be really
Super
cool to
impressive.
expand this Rapids ride into its own design. I'm really curious what the rest would look like.
And then we have half the coaster, and we went to design twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw this, I just knew it was going to probably get best non-coaster attraction, because it's just such a well-themed ride. Every single angle delivers something different. It's just absolutely top-notch. So, congrats to you and Steve.
Thank you, and thanks RWE for letting me in.
I'm following the chat. It is the best at the moment. Just shout out to Steve. Shout out to Steve for saying you guys voted best non-coaster attraction for half a water ride.
I can't look at voice chat right now because it's actually making me laugh a bit too much. So I'm just trying to concentrate on the streaming room for now.
Oh, brilliant. Well, X97, from
Yeah.
winner to presenter, you're up for the next awards.
Right, so next up we've got Wooden Coaster. I think this has been a pretty diverse year for it in terms of how many different types there are. So we've got Coffea Arabica from Yirgachef by Liam and Turtle, Cutlass from Age of Sail by Alex, Gemini from Expo 77 also by Alex, Huldra from Thrill Point by Belgian Guy, Potash Plunderer from Dalmar by Milo and CC9, Rutsch Banan from Tivoli by Faz, Skyliner by G-Force, and the White Cross from Lonely Planet by JK. So in third place we have Cutlass by Alex, in second place Skyliner by G-Force, and in first place Coffea Arabica by Liam and Turtle. So yeah, I think this is really well deserved. That coaster sort of traverses the entire map. It's the entire focal point really, aside plus the landscaping and everything, and really just this scene alone is just amazing. All the layers, all the sort of interactions and the twists. Yeah, it's just a fantastic wooden coaster.
Well, congrats to us.
Congrats.
It really is. I couldn't believe how much this travelled across the map. It just had constant moments within it. It was just really, really great job.
I think this is probably one of the longest winners of a Best Coaster award for certain.
Yeah.
Do you remember how long it was, Liam? I'm not sure.
I don't know either, but it's quite long and it's quite weird. I'm surprised it won. I'm in a good way. Like in my mind, this is absolutely a wooden coaster because there's some discussion going on. Like nothing about this is steel. Like it's only steel if you think in terms of like aero mine frames and shit.
Yeah.
But this is not a realistic part. Like everything you see, the supports, the track, it's wood. And considering the theme, it's probably wood. But the interesting thing, I just started building this thing. Like it was barely a landscape. It was blank canvas. I just started building whatever, and then theming made it make sense. Because if you get rid of the theming, the layout is absolute ass.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a lesson in there for everyone. If you can make any layout, even if it's halfway decent, the surroundings can elevate it to best coaster winner apparently.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sammy said it on a recent stream of his when we were going over the Grand Tour parks that, you know, when you bury coasters and when you sort of fill them in with scenery, something that might look really quite bad on its face actually becomes really good. It sort of, I don't know, you sort of highlight certain sections and you hide certain parts, and suddenly all of the elements kind of work together. I'll be interested in
exactly.
what came first, Liam, as well. Was it like just the idea of these arches, or did you build them into the coaster, like, afterwards?
I had a coaster and then I started doing the rest.
Ah, okay.
And it wasn't supposed to be like this big, but just got into a flow. Very rare for me nowadays. I think that's why it ended up being this good. Because I feel like I overperformed here. Maybe motivated by working with Turtle.
Yeah, what was it like building with Turtle, Liam?
It felt like it was 2012. I was young again.
Right, should we move on then to Best Steel Coaster, I think is the next one. So, the nominees: Glowworm by myself and Steve, Kangaroo Express by JK from The Lonely Planet, Naga from Age of Sail by Alex, Nuang from Trip in Chiang Mai by JK and FK, Oni from Akuma no Uta by Ethan, Patagon by Terry, Phantom from Thrill Point by Belgian Guy, and Soloing Skyway by Pants. And so in third place we have Naga from Age of Sail by Alex. In second place, Patagon by Terry Inferno. And in first place, unsurprisingly, Soloing Skyway by Pants. And yeah, this was honestly a fantastic coaster. I think it sort of took this concept of like launched. I don't know, it has a sort of Disney about it in some ways. It sort of feels quite small, but at the same time, it sort of dominates the landscape with the queue and that. But this sort of double launch, the launch into the pretzel loop is just so good. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really fantastic coaster. It's really smooth, it's really flowy. I think that's part of the reason it got 91.5% accolade score as well.
Completely agreed. Just awesome showing by Pants.
Alright. I think we can move on to the next category.
Yeah, I think Liam, you're presenting.
Oh, are we there yet?
Yep, I think so.
We are there. We're going actually quite fast at the moment, so that's perfect.
We can fill it in with some bullshit. Maybe,
Of course.
Do we have like any riddles or anecdotes?
Anecdote. This is my 5th award show I'm presenting. I'm doing this now for 5 years already.
Okay, pretty cool.
And you'll be doing it for 5 more.
My life is sad.
Well, I think we're moving to the main award categories, the bigger ones. We're starting off with an award that wasn't in the poll, which is best Superland stage for me.
Liam, sorry, can you speak up a bit again?
Yeah, it's kind of in between an actual award and an honorable mention, because it was a year that was light on LL. So we could have had a poll with a few options, but it's pretty clear there's one park that deserves this over anyone else. So it's Adriatic Adventures by Otter Salad. Yeah, there we go. I think it's the only real large-scale classical LL park we've seen. So shout out to Condor and all the lurker parks and the other LL we've seen, but I think anyone will agree that this is the best LL we've had this year. So I'm very grateful we got one park again, and I think it really shows great development in Otter's game. So it was a delight actually. Despite it was a weak LL year, but we had this at least. So maybe congratulations.
Yeah,
I'd say
I
very
think
much so.
Congrats to Otter. I think this has definitely been a lighter year for LL, but I'm glad that he's still sort of part of the team that are carrying the torch. I do hope we have an LL category next year, but I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm glad we had at least one sort of full-scale solo. So well done, Otto. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Next. So we move on to Best Small Park. It's an award we don't have every year, only if there's sufficiently amount of small parks. In this case, we had the Grand Tour. And outside the Grand Tour, we also had a few cool small parks. These are the nominees. We have Akuma no Uta, Ethan, Aztec Action Park, Diamonds of Antwerp, Lady Gaga at Wrigley Field, and Tivoli Utrecht, the only non-Grand Tour park. So in third place we have Aztec Action Park, the finalist from the Grand Tour, but not the best part. Second place we have Lady Gaga at Wrigley Field. Who won again? Yeah, Diamonds of Antwerp by Leon in Extreme. Yay!
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Yay, another win.
Congratulations.
We should use the sound effects more.
Yeah, thanks guys. I guess I've already talked about this at length, but yeah, it was just a fantastic time building this with Leon, and I don't think we really expected to get such a high score, and but yeah, we're just really proud of this. So thank you.
Great job, Extreme.
Yeah.
Amazing. And Leon, of course.
And Leon, yeah. It wasn't just me, of course.
All right. JK, you up?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so now it is my pleasure to announce Best Design. So we've got Glowworm by Steve, Extreme and Alex, Patagon by Terry Inferno, Salinity by FK and Coast of Mind, Sanavaki by Jens, Solar Wing Skyway by Pants, and also Tectonic Clouds in Harmony by Hydro Portal and FK Coast of Mind. So here are the results. So in third place we have Tectonic Clouds in Harmony by Hydro Portal and FK Coast of Mind. Great job, guys. Next we have Glowworm in second position by Steve, Extreme and Alex. Another great book. And in first place we have Solar Wing Skyway by Pants. Absolutely sweeping it today. So yeah, from me, Pants delivers contemporary architecture, a little curvaceous number, incorporating glass walkways, glass pyramids, and on-point ride design to back the best design of 2023, scoring 91.5% with this map. One of my favourite builders. Great job, Pants.
Didn't we have a pan sweep last year as well?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
seems to be a common theme, the pants sweep. But it's well deserved, I think. This is the third highest scoring design of all time. Yeah, absolutely amazing, really.
I think this is one of the rare cases in which the combination of the words pants and streak is acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's much more we can say that we haven't already
Yeah.
said, but it's just
No, this park has passed already a few times.
amazing. Yeah. I mean, on the whole, as a design, it's just amazing as well. It sort of came out of nowhere. I think Pants said that it was in sort of reworked from one of a Micro Madness entry or something. But I'm so glad that it was, because it works so much better as this sort of big, sort of sweeping, flying coaster with the amazing sort of integration of architecture, the curvature, the pathwork. Everything is just so sort of strong and so forward-thinking.
All right. Time for the next award.
Ooh,
JK?
yes. Yeah, Best Micro. So here are the nominees. We've got Bangkok Dynamo by Who's Leon. We've got China Blue by Avenine Commuter. We've got Elysium by Avenine Commuter. We've got Murakami Highball by FK and Coast of Mind. we've got Picasso Sour by FK Coastal Mind. We've got Salon Ticci by Who's Leon. We've got The Melting Orchestra by Who's Leon. We've got This Is Art by Where's Walto. And War and Courage by Nin. So, on to the results. At third place, we've got This Is Art by Where's Walto. Amazing job. Second place, we've got The Melting Orchestra by Who's Leon. Very, very popular micro. And in first place, we've got Leon.
Yeah.
Joint with both of his entries, Bangkok Dynamo and Salon Ticci. Unreal. Leon scores both golds and silver with 3 out of 4 of his micros. So if that's not a feat in itself, I don't know what is. Absolutely class act. Who's Leon?
It's crazy because there's like over 100 entries, over 100 micros, and then if you pick the top 3, it's all Leon.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, consistent as.
Yeah, I think it maybe is sort of a miracle that they sort of joint first place so that something could come in at third, because for most of the poll it was a Leon sweep. It was first, second, third, all Leon. So yeah, absolutely well deserved. He completely demolished the contest, really.
Leon
Yeah,
truly
agreed.
is one of those players being able to translate ideas to a micro format incredibly well. Not to discredit all the other micros we had, of course, but seeing that 3 of his sparks made it so high up in this award show really does say something.
Yeah, agreed. Just one of the best players right now. Just incredible player to watch. Every time we see a Leon release, it excites the whole community. So yeah, absolutely pleasure to present this award to him today.
Yeah, and looking forward to him in head-to-head, which he'll probably be the first pick. He seems to be the first pick every time we hold a mock draft, and it's just not surprising at all. He's going to absolutely kill it, I think.
I would like
Yeah.
to see him captain, actually.
Oh yeah, captain him will be quite cool.
That would be amazing. Leon, you're captain. No discussion.
Yeah,
We've decided.
it's done now.
All right. We are going to the awards for the community itself. And Extreme, I believe you're presenting this one.
Yep, so I think first up we have Best Member, or Member of the Year. So this sort of awards the people who have just sort of really contributed positively to the community and to NE. So we have Cedar Point 6, Gustav Goblin, Josh, JK, Lurker, Six Frags, Sammy, and X7 123. So in third place we have X7123. I think we can all agree just his work in making these new these whole new coaster elements is just amazing and fantastic, and just really opened the door to so much opportunities with layouts. Second of all, we have JK. You've absolutely been amazing this year, JK. You've been so positive, and I think you've really almost. I think this was quite close as well between you and the first place. And the first place is Josh. So congrats, Josh. Just to say that in sort of the behind the scenes, you've been absolutely killing it. You've been so helpful in working with us for the graphics for Micro Madness and head-to-head Grand Tour. Yeah, so just thank you so much, and also in between all that, working on so many parks, doing the entire Action Park series throughout head-to-head, and just being really a positive voice in the community. So thank you, and congrats.
Congratulations, Josh. You well-deserved award for one of the most positive and nice guys I know in this community.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, building with him was exactly the same experience. Most positive person you can build with. Just really, really great energy to have. And a head-to-head team will be very lucky to have Josh.
Yeah,
Can I
or
make
to
a
be on his
prediction?
team, hopefully.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
I want to make a prediction for this award for next year, for 2024. I think
Go for it.
Real Steel came on.
Ooh,
That's
yes.
a good one.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think when his tracks will hit the game, I think, he's a front runner. So,
Yeah.
Real, if you're listening, we're supporting you.
Yeah.
We can't wait.
Yeah, put your bets in now. Right,
Alrighty.
so next up, I think we have best breakthrough. This sort of has morphed from most promising player in previous years, and we sort of changed it now to best breakthrough. So the nominees are Bullpit Warrior, Beautiful Monday, Kongoy, Gustav Goblin, Kaifi, and Nark. So in third place, we have Kongoy. I think we've seen a few fantastic releases from him this year, particularly the most memorable one being that Raptor Run, which I thought was really fantastic. Just really ingenious and sort of amazing use of different tracks and a multiple track ride. Second place, we have Beautiful Monday. Similarly, another name that's sort of come out of the sort of DKMP server, and just sort of submitting his work to NE has sort of really raised his sort of name. I think he'd become quite prominent and quite well known on NE. And in first place, who else could it be? Gustav Goblin. There we are. I think he's
Yes.
probably about to explode.
I think he just jizzed his pants.
Yeah. But yeah, congrats, Gustav. You've really, I think, sort of broken through a lot more than 2022. You've, I think, really been talking a lot about breakthroughs, and yeah, it sort of manifested this year. Just fantastic. Yeah, all around great work. I think this screen, I forgot the name of the park, I'm sorry. Birth of an Ocean, yeah. So yeah, I think this park sort of showed everyone you put a lot of pressure on yourself for this, but it did pay off. This map was really lovely, and you're sort of following in the footsteps of sort of some really great players like AVC and FK. I think we're all looking forward to how you might perform in head-to-head, and the design that you've been sort of teasing looks really promising as well. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. I saw the award winners today, and this was the one, as well as another one that's yet to come, stuck out to me the most. It's just well deserved. A member of the community that everyone loves. Great job, Gustav.
I think
I'd
this,
say-
this will be the last year you're in this category, Gustav. I think you graduated from this.
Yeah.
Next year you'll be in the pool with
Hopefully
the
non-park maker.
non-park
or
maker.
park maker. We'll see. Yeah.
Who knows? He might even be in the pool for best park.
Hopefully. Although, yeah, I do hope Gustav has something he's working on. But I think he's working on a sort of design at the moment, isn't he? Don't worry. Okay, we won't put too much pressure on you, Gustav. It's we
Yeah.
expect you to crash and burn. Don't worry.
No, we're
don't-
expecting
we don't-
best
we don't.
spotlight from you next year.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. So I think we're getting into the last three categories now. I think JK, you're up.
Oh yeah, this is a tough category, and this was the award I was alluding to in terms of the winner of this award. So we've got AJ, Fass, Otter Salad, RWE, Terry Inferno up for best non-part maker. So in third place we've got AJ in bronze. Great job, AJ. Absolutely love your work. Second place we've got Otter Salad. Amazing job yet again, bagging silver there. And then in first place we've got tie. Well, sorry, not a tie. A joint win with RWE and Terry Inferno. Honestly, huge result. Two players that have absolutely dominated the releases this year in terms of Grand Tour, Patagon with Terry's design. Still yet to see so much more from these players. They've got so much more to give. So congrats to both of them, both thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, congrats, guys. I think, both of you are sort of at the top of your game now. Terry's got this design in the work. RWE did an amazing job in Grand Tour. I think we're just really looking forward to that one release that's going to propel you into Part Maker.
Yeah, I gotta say, with this award, I'm I do have to say, I feel a little bit sour that none of these guys made it in the best park maker category, because some of these have been trying now for years, and I think they're very, very close to finally being in that category next year. But it's a shame it isn't already in 2023.
It does make sense though that the winners of the non-park maker category are on the verge of park maker spot.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, last
you
year
also feel like they're not being recognized enough.
Yeah, I mean, last year it was. Sorry, Liam, keep talking over you, but it was Mulpia and Ethan, I think, up for this award last year, and they were part maker within the year. So I think it's a sign of really great things to come for all of these players that have been nominated.
I think in the old days, they both would be park maker now. If you won this award, you would get it. But I think they will get it anyway on their own court.
Yeah. I think last year Barbar Tapi won, maybe, or the year before, and he sort of instantly got part maker then straight away. So yeah, I think it sort of shows you who's sort of next in line, I guess, or just who's closest. Yeah. Right, next up, I think.
Liam.
This is the big one, isn't it? Isn't it the last one?
No, this is the second to last one.
Yeah, sorry. But it feels like a big one. Best park maker. To me, this is the most important of the year, maybe. Because it's bigger than a park. You don't win this with just a park. You need more than one great release to win best park maker. So, nominees we have Alex, Barbar Tapi, Belgian guy, In Cities, JK, Chappie, Vance, and Leon. So 4 of these won with a spotlight. And Barbar just did multiple great things. In Cities won Grand Tour. Pans had one of the highest scoring designs ever, and Leon won Micromet. So everyone has something going for them. But the top 3, this is a tough category. But in 3rd place, we have Leon with Micromet Street. And in 2nd place, we have JK with Lonely Planet. Great comeback. And then in 1st place, it's kind of predictable. It's Alex with there's always Expos, Age of Sail, whatever else he did. No contest for me. So congratulations. I think everything there has to be said about Alex you've already said.
Yep, pretty much. I think Alex has sort of steamrolled the year. Age of Sail becoming the 2nd highest scoring park ever, with a few weeks to go of the year. But alongside that, he's done this amazing series of expo parks of just sort of, I don't know, they take a really interesting sort of approach to this series of parks idea, with all these different sort of architectural style, well, not styles, but sort of really a lot of different forms, and I think those parks are really interesting.
Yeah, it feels like he's really experimenting with his style, his parks, and the ideas that he wants to put out at the minute, but then still delivering Age of Sail, which is just a monster of a release. So, yeah, destined to be number 1, to be honest.
An absolute all-round good guy. I mean, he helped me with my park lately, but then again, I'm so jealous of the fact how easy he makes it look, all this stuff. He just pumps them out like it's nothing, but yet his eye for detail, his eye for composition is just unmatched by anyone, I think.
Yeah, it just looks so effortless, the way he builds.
Exactly.
We've seen a few screens from his current park, this sort of, with these amazing sort of mushroom creations, and yeah, I think just any release that he puts out, everyone just gets excited for. Yeah. That's a fantastic park. I think he also he helped with the flyer layout in your park, didn't he, Chappie?
He did. And again, I was a little bit sour of how easy he made it look, while I was just standing back in the stream looking at it. Yeah, he's just weaving it through in the park. It's just amazing. All right,
on to the final one, is it? The big one?
Yep, it's the big one. The last award of the night, and it's immediately the one we've all been looking forward for. we are nominated with a few good parks. We have been graced with the presence of amazing parks this year, but of course only one can be the winner. We have Age of Sail by Alex, Amra Stelrunya by Mulpia, Laguna Adventura by yours truly, The Lonely Planet by JK, The Wizarding World of Harry Potter by Babar Tapi, and Frill Point by Belgian Guy. And we have, in third place, a tie, The Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Amra Stelrunya by Babar Tabi and by Mulpia. In second place we have The Lonely Planet by JK, congratulations. And on the first place, well, do we even need to guess? Age of Sail by Alex, with a swooping award show all around. Congratulations, Alex.
Yeah, round of applause. Absolutely amazing.
Congrats, Alex.
Where's that sound effect?
Which one?
Applause!
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, congratulations. Good point by Gustav, by the way. Second time Alex has won Best Park with an NCSO release.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good point. Between Ancient Worlds and Age of Sail, Alex has kind of completely changed how we view NCSO, I think. Just, an amazing park all around, and beating, going on from Ancient Worlds and just upping every aspect of it to make Age of Sail this sort of really cohesive theme park. So many, with four different things, Center Lake idea, it's very classic, but at the same time he just makes it so fresh and so new.
Here, and honestly, nothing more to say. Just he's a god. Four-time spotlight winner, Best Park 2023.
Yeah,
Best Park maker. Just
it's really
he's
the Meryl Streep of any designs.
I want to give some backstory to this award category. It is interesting. He had 4 spotlights, but only 2 made the top 4 here. So maybe that's a little puzzling, but if you look at the vote numbers, it makes more sense, because Age of Sail got 54% of the vote. Lonely Planet is respectable, 20%, and then everyone else, they're scraping together a few votes, because against these 2, the difference between 5 and 3 votes is not very meaningful. So Laguna Aventura and Frill Point, they had 3 and 4 votes respectively, which is about the same as Wizarding World and Amra Stelrunya. And so to me, you could say all the other parks are enjoying third place, because they were all equally good, except for Lonely Planet and Age of Sail.
Yeah, I think it's just the difference is just so stratified between Age of Sail and and then Lonely Planet and the rest. So yeah, I think those ones in the bottom are definitely all sort of equally worthy of bronze.
We've just got some comments in voice chat to make the votes public. I don't know if there's a plan to do that, guys.
Yeah, we do try every year. It's just we've got a setting in the back end that makes them private, so we'll undo that as soon as the ceremony's over.
I think within half an hour it's public.
Yeah, awesome.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing award show. We have laughed, we have cried, we have raged, and we have seen some amazing parks and celebrating this brilliant community from Rollercoaster Tycoon. I think we can say we are still alive and kicking, but not only that, we are thriving. We had 2 amazing contests last year, with undoubtedly some amazing stuff still coming up in 2024. As you can see, a new release is planned at the moment, but I'm still glad I'm able to host these awards. I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it as well. And I think I'm now going to leave it up for the admins to do their traditional say at the end of these shows. So take it away.
I think Extreme prepared a speech.
No, I certainly didn't. I mean, this year's been amazing between 4 spotlights, as Jappy said, and 2 contests. But of course, we couldn't end the awards show without an amazing release. Liam has spent the last 5 hours or so, I think, putting together Six Flags Challenge Woods 2. So yeah, I'm really thankful for you, Liam, for sort of scrounging this together at the end. It really wouldn't be an award ceremony without it, without a fantastic release. Absolutely groundbreaking work.
Oh, thank you.
And I can't believe you managed to integrate artificial intelligence and AI directly into RCT to just completely generate an entire park based on what is essentially a few scraps of work.
I think it's time to just close the ceremony and let people enjoy Six Flags.
Yeah, have you published the park, Liam?
Yeah, it's out now, so hope you all will enjoy. Leave a comment if you like it. And yeah, I'm feeling,
I definitely think everyone should
yeah.
really go and check out this park. If you go to Any Designs, click the Parks tab and click New Parks, you'll see this amazing work.
Well, thank you everyone for attending, and enjoy the new RCT, and see you next year.
Yep, thank you all.
Yay.
We've had a fantastic
See you all.
2023, and here's to an even better 2024.
Yeah.
Let's go!
All
See you
right.
all.
You guys.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.